Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, my malicious black beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces high priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If y'all would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it will be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign, so please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading may apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we're going to get started with your overall messages. So I'm seeing here, catch me outside. How about that? Battles to the end. Illegal harassment. The freaks come out at night. Police involvement. They're trying to make you paranoid. Lone wolf shooter. Frauds, fakes, and imposters, big bad bullies, malicious military, illegally funded government operations. Watch your surroundings, guys, okay? So you got a lot of energy here, okay? Somebody could be trying to catch you outside, collective, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to catch you slipping or something like that, or what have you. Something about outside. Somebody's trying to catch you outside, or maybe somebody is in your neighborhood, driving down your street, or something like that, okay? But with this catch me outside, how about that? With battles to the end, it's like somebody has declared to, like, battle you, be in tool with you, have beef with you until the end. The end of what? You know, I guess the end of you, the end of the situation, or what have you. But Spirit is saying this is illegal harassment, okay? Also, with the freaks come out at night, somebody could be doing this at nighttime, okay, y'all? So be careful about going out late at night and different things like that. But at the same time, don't live in fear for nobody. Okay, period. Okay, live your life, do what you do, or what have you. But you know, be vigilant and aware and observe and pay attention to your surroundings and different things like that, or what have you. Okay, because I mean, if you especially if you're the type of person who like doing things at night. I mean, it's the summertime, so persons of all ages really, but especially those who are in their late teens, you know, like 18, 19 into their 20s, definitely, you know, all those age group people, you know, they're in that phase of living carelessly, recklessly, having fun all the time or every chance they get. But you know, you have people of all ages, even in their 30s or 40s, but you know what I'm saying, any age, who do things from time to time and go out, and especially during the summertime and different things like that. So, you know, at nighttime, people go into bars, clubs, parties, kickbacks, you know, throwbacks, whatever, or what have you, okay? But Spirit is saying the freaks come out at night, okay? With this catch me outside, how about that? So somebody could definitely be trying to catch you outside or catch you somewhere at nighttime and different things like that, okay? There could be some type of situation going on with this police involvement here. I would like not to think that police are involved, like a officer of the law is in on this plot to do something to you late at night, okay? But stranger things have happened. Anything is possible. It is possible, okay? However, this police involvement could speak to like a situation popping off and happening, and the police is having to be called or something like that, or what have you. It could go either way, okay? But Spirit is saying, like, these individuals who's involved in this illegal harassment against you, they're trying to make you paranoid. It's like the enemy wants you to be scared and afraid and you know, paranoid and on edge and different things like that, okay? That's, first of all, that's low vibrational energy. You don't need to be in the energy of being paranoid and scared and panicked and afraid and all of that, or what have you, because these demons, they latch on to fear. They latch on to that type of energy and try to and you know, to try to latch itself onto you. Okay, so don't live in fear for nobody, but at the same time, be cautious, be careful. Okay, be vigilant, be prepared for anything. Okay, watch your surroundings and different things like that, but continue living your life. Okay, but somebody out of their mind, okay, with this lone wolf shooter here. Okay, so this could be somebody who is like by themselves. Okay, they could be riding with somebody or with, you know, other persons or what have you, but y'all know how it be. Like a lot of times, if y'all notice with a lot of these shootings and different things that goes on, especially like mass shootings and different things like that, it's always some lone wolf shooter that did it, right? One singular person by themselves that someone and shot up somebody or something like that. That's what the whole lone wolf shooter is about here. Okay, so whoever this freak is that comes out at night, they're like a lone wolf shooter. This is an individual person that's got some type of weapon. They're trying to catch somebody outside or at night to do something. Okay, Spirit is saying this person, whoever this lone wolf shooter is, as well as this police involvement here, because it's right up under police involvement and right next to lone wolf shooter. These individuals are frauds. They're fakes and imposters. Okay, so somebody could be pretending to be someone they're not. Okay, this could or could not be somebody who is in uniform or something like that. There's something that's fraudulent, fake about this individual. Okay, they're an imposter of some kind. Okay, Spirit is saying these individuals are big bad as bullies, period, point blank. Okay, also with malicious military here, whoever this lone wolf shooter is, this is either somebody who used to be in the military, has ties to the military, or is currently active duty in the military or something like that. Okay, but this is very suspicious to me, the malicious military and police involvement here. And like I said, but you also got frauds, fakes, and imposters here. So somebody stunned in front and somebody faking. Hopefully nobody is like posing like they are a police officer or a military official, and you know what I'm saying, just to get close to somebody so they can commit some type of crime. But like I said, stranger things have happened, things like that have, you know, anything is possible, and things like that have happened. Okay, hopefully this is not a situation where you have both police officers as well as military officials who is in on some type of setup against you to try to hurt you, harm you, endanger you, or kill you or something like that. Okay, but it makes me wonder because we have illegally funded government operations here. Okay, so this illegal harassment that you're going through, somebody could have you like on some type of government watch list, on some type of hit list. There's some type of, these are illegally funded government operations, which means it's organized crime, Spirit is saying. Okay, so it is possible that there could be persons in power, authority, or leadership who are involved with what's going on, which is why Spirit is calling these persons frauds, fakes, and imposters, Spirit is saying. Okay, either way, Spirit is saying watch your surroundings as it relates to the situation. The card that you had at the bottom of the deck is victory over violence. So whatever these individuals are planning, or what have you, you will have some type of victory over the violence that they're trying to be a part of or do. Spirit is saying, Spirit clarify, catch me outside. How about that? So I'm seeing here, still strong. Okay, you're the type of individuals collective that you're no nonsense. Okay, it's not about being the biggest, baddest person in the world or the toughest or the strongest or anything like that. But at the same time, you don't have to be no punk, no sissy, no I don't know how you want to look at, coward, lame, or whatever, for any damn, but just for somebody to walk over you. Okay, so you're gonna stand up for yourself. Okay, you have a backbone, you're strong-willed, you're strong-minded. Okay, When the going gets tough, you just keep on going, okay? You could be a proud woman. This card says proud woman. So whether you're a masculine or feminine who's dealing with this type of thing or what have you, you fight until you just can't fight anymore, okay? Somebody's trying to catch you outside, catch you at nighttime at that. Not only are they trying to catch you outside, they're trying to do something to you at night, okay? But don't get hung up on that, because it's some ignorant fools around here, okay? That be on all kinds of substances and different things like that or what have you. Don't only just be on guard, you know, at nighttime if you out and about, because the enemy can switch up or change up something and, you know, do something in the daytime. We've seen plenty of things take place, crimes that happen in broad daylight, okay, as well. Spirit, clarify battles to the end. Clarify battles to the end. So these individuals who have declared some type of battles against you to the end, these are some oppressed ass people themselves who, it's like they're like a chain gang of fools, okay? They're sellouts. They're in bad deals for themselves. They were set up for failure themselves. They're in some type of bogus contracts. Spirit is saying here, okay? These individuals who you know, have declared some type of battles against you to the end here. Spirit is saying, Spirit, clarify illegal harassment. Clarify illegal harassment. So we have the Fool card here, okay? So these are some foolish, careless, reckless, ignorant, childish type of individuals, okay? Very carefree type of individuals who are illegally harassing you, Spirit is saying, okay? To clarify, the freaks come out at night. We got cold-blooded killer here. So whoever Spirit is referring to as a freak, this freak that come out at night, Spirit is saying this person is a cold-blooded killer. This person could already have bodies, okay? Have partook in the murders, deaths, or harm against others, setups against others. This person is a cold-blooded killer, though, Spirit is saying. Spirit, clarify police involvement. So I'm seeing death here, okay? So there are some, with this police involvement here, okay, whether directly involved or indirectly involved, there are officers of the law who are involved in this situation here. What it looks like is this some type of plot or plan to attack you or something like that, and where the police are already on the scene, or after a situation happened and police are called, the police are in on the setup. They are already aware that this is going to happen, you know, time, date, place type of thing. So this is the reason why police involvement is here, okay? Because these police are involved with this death, okay, against you collective here, okay? This ending, this change, this transformation, this death of you, collective, Spirit is saying. They're trying to make you paranoid. We got the 10 of Cups here, okay? So this, your entire family could be in on this setup, Spirit is saying, but there's definitely a large number of individuals who are involved. They're trying to make you paranoid, scared, panicked, afraid, and different things like that, guys, okay? I kid you not, the last 2 days, they've been doing magic to try to keep me from being able, keep me from working. If y'all notice, the last 2 days, I haven't really, well, as far as like readings or what have you, haven't done any readings. I can always tell it's like a certain type of energy that I feel, whether it's like this overwhelming tiredness, whether this be, you know, tired spells, lazy spells, whatever. Even if you're not particularly lazy and you get up and about and you do this and you do that or whatever, it's just like the whole day just fly by, and before you know it, it's late at night. You know what I'm saying? 1 minute is, you know, in the morning time, the next minute it's late at night or going on until the next day, and you hadn't got any work done that day or something like that or what have you. Or having these feelings like you don't feel like working, or you're overwhelmingly tired. And it's interesting because I can tell, because these people will deprive you of sleep on purpose to drain you of your energy. Then at the time of day where you need to be up and about and doing certain things or what have you, then they'll have you extremely drowsy, extremely tired, steady yawning, not want to do anything, not wanting to go anywhere. I need to literally go to the store right now and just literally don't even feel like it. Don't even feel like getting dressed to leave the house or anything like that or what have you. Yeah. So that's what's going on here. But I'm like, forget it. It's been 2 days. I'm going to get some work done today, honey. We're just going to push through the tiredness or what have you, because collective, especially, you know, it depends on what you do, you know, whether you work a regular job or like, say you somebody who, you know, you're a content creator, you do work online and different things like that or what have you. They will literally do things to stagnate you or your projects on purpose and different things like that or what have you. Okay, one, so the copycats and the ops and your haters can catch up, and two, just to keep you from being seen, from being heard, to distract you from doing your work or doing what you're focused on. You understand what I'm saying? I kid y'all not. They've been doing a lot of fuck shit the last few days or what have you. Ever since the last reading I did the other day when I was exposing the stuff about mind control and different things to you all, I kid y'all not, and how they trigger people and different things like that. Like the last, like they literally started doing all kinds of shit. I can always tell when they really pissed off when I say something in particular, or I do a particular reading and I say something or whatever, they start doing all kind of whole shit, fuck shit to me. Okay, so it's like, seriously. But anyway, guys, to clarify this lone wolf shooter, we get the moon here. Okay, so the moon is all about secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark. Okay, remember I told you whoever this lone wolf shooter is trying to catch you, like hide, cloak themselves, hide themselves, conceal themselves with the darkness of the night type of thing. Okay, trying to attack you from the shadows or at a distance over so you can't see who they are or identify them, or you know, some shit like that or what have you. Because the moon talks about a lot of different things, from decisions being made to illusions, subconscious, doubt, hidden things, secret things, cover-ups, criminal activity, moon magic. It speaks to a lot of different things, but something's going on behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind your back. Okay, I definitely feel like whoever this lone wolf shooter is, not only are they shaking and moving in secret, or in hiding or from the shadows or something like that or what have you, they could be trying to keep you from knowing, say, who this person is as well, Spirit is saying. Okay, to clarify frauds, fakes, and imposters, we got the devil here. Okay, so Spirit say evil is as evil does. Like I told you, all these people involved, whether directly involved or indirectly involved here. Okay, because you got some old sissy ass individuals who are cowards, who sitting back behind the scenes, who want this to happen to you, and they're just waiting on a date and a time and a place that it happens, and waiting to get some type of phone call, like little bitches, that something had been done to you, so they can rejoice in celebration together, or you know, play their little crisis acting ass fucking role, because they was too coward to do some shit they goddamn self. So, you know, they employ other people to do whole ass shit. Yeah, it's probably a bad mother. I'm seeing something about a bad mother figure here, family issues and shit. So your family is definitely involved in what's going on here. Spirit is saying it's a damn shame. These people relatives, okay? I definitely wouldn't call them family. These people don't love you. They don't care about you or any damn thing else. And they would be sitting back behind the scenes, plotting and planning and scheming, waiting for something like this to happen to one of their own supposed family members. All of their asses on a slippery slope to goddamn hell. Excuse my language, but they really are, okay? I really don't even care to be doing a whole bunch of extra today, whether raising my voice or getting upset about, you know, this same dumb shit. A fire sign could be of significance, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Air sign could be of significance, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Keep seeing those energies, okay? But like Spirit is saying, these people are big bad ass bullies, okay? They're frauds, they fakes, they imposters, they're chained to the devil, okay? We're talking about witches and warlocks and people who are demonically possessed. They could belong to cults, covens, and secret societies and different things. They got ties to the satanic powers that be, the wealthy elites, and different things. Is that you definitely got, you got government officials here, people who have power, authority, leadership, okay, and even they asses are cowards because they don't do nothing but make some phone calls, send some emails, and wire money from one account to the fucking next, okay, and sit back and watch while they little brainwashed, sold out ass foot soldiers do they damn dirty work, because they don't come out and do a damn thing themselves either, okay. I ain't never seen nobody so damn big and bold and bad, but you don't want nobody to see you and know who you are. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody to identify you. You that's bitch made to me, okay? Because if you was really about it, it wouldn't matter if a person knew who you was. It wouldn't matter if a person seen you, okay? Because you about that life, okay? And considering the fact you don't want to be seen, you don't want to be known, and all this other kind of shit, you're just a coward. You're a coward, period, point blank. Okay? A coward that's criminal. Okay? Who's trying to be a smooth criminal. Spirit, clarify big bad bullies. Clarify big bad bullies. Yeah. There's definitely government officials involved, y'all. They could literally, I'm telling you, they could have recruited an officer of the law or a military official to do this collective, okay? Because on big bad bullies here, some of any and everybody position wise that you can think of in government is on this card, okay? From police to secret service to military officials to agents to operatives to assassins to special ops to detectives, to other authority figures, okay, satanic powers that be, shadow government, judges, lawyers, some of any and everybody that you can think in that has power, authority, leadership, has ties to the government of any branch, the military, the industry of any kind, or whatever is on this card, okay? On big bad bullies. Spirit, clarify malicious military. Clarify malicious military. So they're either trying to use, like, I'm telling you. Again, I'm seeing another moon card here, okay? This is the reason why they want to cloak and conceal and hide whoever this lone wolf shooter so damn bad, because they work for the government. And they're being used by the powers that be as an assassin. Okay? This is the reason why with the police involvement here, on death here, the police, your local police is aware the date, the time. Remember me telling you the other day about these staged events, okay? And when they go on, the first responders and shit show up as quick as they do. Even when, if you listen to those 911 calls and shit, listen to the reaction of the 911 call operators and shit like that, okay? These people already be knowing what be going on before it goes on. They know the place, the date, the time, and everything that something's supposed to go on and how it's supposed to go on. And they sit and wait till the calls come in, and they show up so fucking quickly. Okay? No bullshit, bro. This should be staged. I kid you not. I kid you not. And it looked like they're using... The police is involved because they know that, like, they could be trying to sacrifice you, okay? And the police, your local police, is aware of this, and they're gonna play their role when it's supposed to happen. But it looked like whoever this lone wolf shooter is with this malicious military here, this person could be in the military, whether active duty or veteran or what have you, okay? But they're using, this person is still a sellout, okay? They're being used as like a hitman, assassin, however one wants to see it, okay? Something about the malicious military. And even if they're using a random individual as this lone wolf shooter, from your local government to higher up government to the military is involved, because it's the malicious military who are running, ruling, controlling these illegally funded government operations as well. So even if this lone wolf shooter is somebody else random that they are using, the malicious military are the ones who are operating these illegally funded government operations. Spirit, clarify this malicious military. They're hiding as well. They don't want targeted individuals to know They don't want targeted individuals to know. Yeah. There's something, I'm seeing the chariot in the masculine here. The chariot card can sometimes be seen as the police and different things like that. This is definitely a masculine, okay? With this malicious military, somebody could literally be riding around your neighborhood, whoever this masculine is. This could be police, authority of any kind here, okay? These illegally, I'm also seeing they hate you, worked against you, set you up, targeted you, betrayed you, sabotaged you, was disloyal to you, and had the nerve. Somebody has the nerve to have an insurance policy out on you as well, Spirit is saying. Illegally funded government operations. There's somebody they're trying to sacrifice someone and make it seem like it's a whole staged event, okay? But they're trying to make it seem like, you know what I'm saying, where there's no witnesses, there's no clues, there's no suspects, nobody know who these persons are. Like, they wouldn't be able to find anybody, you know what I'm saying, anything like that, okay? Whatever patsy that they're using to do this is a mind control that is op. Yeah. Yeah. There's a masculine individual that could be riding around your neighborhood, because the chariot also speaks to transportations, vehicles, travels, trips, journeys, relocations, and different things like that as well, Spirit is saying, okay? This malicious military, they're working in secret as well, behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind your back. They're making certain decisions and different things, creating illusions. They're involved in this criminal activity, okay? And the malicious military, who do you think they're employed by? Employed for? Who do you think paid the military? Nothing but the wealthy elite. Satanic powers that be, shadow government as individuals, okay? Spirit, but Spirit is saying this malicious military, they hate you. That's why they're working against you. They're setting you up. They're targeting you, betraying you, sabotaging you, have been disloyal to you. And like I said, somebody has an insurance policy out on you. They're trying to set up some type of setup, murder setup, foul play. Your dead body to be abandoned or found alone or some shit like that. Spirit, clarify these illegally funded government operations. Illegally funded government operations. Some of these staged events, we got partners in crime here. So these individuals are all partners in crime, from the police involvement, malicious military, the higher ups, powers that be and shit. These are manipulators, scheming, scamming, con artists full of deception. They're Decepticons. They're low down and dirty. They're sellouts. They're a part of a crime mob, criminal activity. There's a lot of plots, plans, schemes, and strategies going into this cold-blooded ass shit that they're doing, because these are legally funded government operations. This is organized crime, Spirit is saying. There have been several staged events that have happened, and the supposed lone wolf shooters and different things that have lived, a few of them have come out and tried to speak, and they were quickly and abruptly shut down and blocked from anybody communicating with them, okay? But it has been said several times, like, they'll put a certain event on a particular patsy or what have you, but there have been several times where there were witnesses, or either the patsy, when they spoke to a journalist or whomever, they said that there were other people in tactical gear, almost like SWAT type of like gear, or militarized like type of gear, that actually went in and did the killing, did the shootings and different things like that. And they just put the whole event on a particular patsy, and basically put out in the media, oh, this person has a history of mental illness, or this person came from a broken home, or this person always was a delinquent, and had, the whole bullshit cover story that they come up with this shit, when, they have these passages that they want to put these certain crimes and different things on, or what have you. Spirit is saying, watch your surroundings, collective. Watch your surroundings. Spirit, clarify, watch your surroundings. something about lunch, dinner, bar. Okay, if you're planning on going to, I'm seeing something about. This is the pizza, the beer card here. Okay, something about eat, drink, play, fun, bars and grills, snack shacks, places where you have lunch or dinner for. Place you restaurants, bar, different things like that. Watching your surroundings here. I'm also seeing like dessert shops, bakeries. It's something where you do out and about or something like that. Spirit is saying, because they're watching your movement, they're watching everything you do. They know where you're going before the hell you get there, and different things like that. Like me and my daughter had other plans for the 4th, and or what have you. In spirit, I told you the last 2 days I have like I have felt like extremely fucking tired. Well, one of the days, like the first day, I was just like was doing other stuff. I was like legit meaning to do some other work, but I actually did some work that day, but I had to do some editing that took way too long, and by the time I got done with that, it was like so late to the point where I was tired, and didn't feel like doing anything else. Okay, and I kid you not, like the day after I did that, the reading that I was telling you all about how they're using mind control tactics, and different things on different people. Y'all, I kid y'all not, they triggered my daughter. Okay, they triggered my daughter. I know my daughter's mannerism. Every time they have done this before to my daughter, where she totally wigs out. She has certain disabilities and different things like that, or what have you. But from day to day, she's like really chill. She's really calm. She's really cool. Like, what a like tick her off, piss her off, make her wig out. Is only about certain things, and it really only happened if you taking something from her, for the most part, you know what I'm saying. But so when they do this, y'all, it's like a light switch. They can flip it on, they can fucking flip it off. I kid you not. So the whole day was fine, or what have you, and it got to that night, and I literally legit like had to like, because it's like a lot of stuff I still have to take care of for my daughter because of her disability and different things like that. So I had they literally triggered her. It was the simplest fucking shit. I'm like, come on, it's time for you to go and take your bath. I had already ran her bath water and different things like that. I ended up doing something else, sitting down and forgetting that I had ran her bath, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's right. It's time for you to go take a bath. You need to go in there and take your bath, or what have you. When I tell y'all, I knew she was under mind control and had been triggered. When I say something, majority of the, she don't ignore me. You know what I'm saying? Because of her disability and certain things like that, she might be slow to move. You know what I'm saying? But it's a difference between like just completely. It was like she was totally zoned out, zombied out. Okay, so I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you I had bring your bath water. Come in here, take a bath. Just as calm, cool, collect like that. Y'all, it was like she didn't hear me. You know what I mean? Any other time, even if she's slow to move or going on and get up and go get it done, she'd be like, you know, say something. Okay, yes, man. You know, something. You know what I'm saying? To let me know she heard me. I said that. I went in the bathroom, checked on her water, ended up going to the kitchen, doing something else. I realized she still hadn't got up yet and she hadn't said anything. So I said it again. She gets up, and I'm talking about like huge stump. You would have thought like, you know, some huge animal stumping. She got up, just straight up. Boom, 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 boom. Still didn't reply to anything I said, as if she heard me. Got up, went in the kitchen area, got her little bowl. She has a certain little bowl thing that has a lid on it that she puts like stuff like either like cereal or chips. She usually put it in those bowls. She went in there and decided to fill it up, put the lid on it. She goes back in her room. She sits down. Like, now at this point, I've already said twice, come on, you need to come take you a bath real quick. Because by this time, I'm cooking her dinner. I stopped doing the editing on the work that I was doing I'm cooking her dinner. Go ahead in here and take your bath. That way, by the time you get through, real quick, your food will be ready and hot. You'll be nice and fresh and clean. And you sit down and eat your food or what have you. She goes back and sits down, just sitting there, eating her cereal, y'all. Okay? Now, you got to see the subliminal in that. When you break down the word cereal, you get see real. Okay? Like seeing the real. Like see real. Okay? Cereal. See real. Okay? Sitting there. I said it a third time. Brigetta, did you not hear me? I've told you. You need to get up and come take a bath. Now, I have, like, you know, the first couple times I done said it calmly, I done said it nicely, or what have you, because I normally don't have this problem with her. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, give me a minute. I'm like, oh my God. So I paused. I said, Brigetta, no. You can do that when you get done. You need to come and take a bath. I said, just give me a minute. So now I'm about to snap. I'm about to crack. I'm about to pop. I got to call up to glory, honey. Up to the Most High. I'm like, Lord, give me this strength. By now, I have said it like 5 or 6 times. I'm just standing here. I'm going to ask you again. You need to get up and you need to come and take a bath now. Your food is almost done. You go ahead and get in here and take your bath. You can do that, what you're doing. I'm talking about, she just had toned me the fuck out. Sitting here, eating her cereal. Phone in hand, watching her phone and watching the show she had on her TV. Like, I wasn't saying shit. I said, just give me just a minute. Why can't you just give me just a minute? I said, girl, look, I don't know who you think you're talking to, but we about to have a real bad misunderstanding. I said, get up. And so now at this point, I got to go in here. Okay? Give me the lid. Put it on the thing. On the lid on the bowl thing. Give me this. Sit it on your desk. All of a sudden, she's enraged. She violent. Oh, you're going to snatch it back the fuck from me. At this point, I lost all control. I'm talking about like super strength. She's want to fight back. She's adamant about, no, give this back to me. Y'all, it'd be like a light switch. They flip it on. They flip it off. I'm knowing she's under fucking mind control. I've watched her. I've recorded shit like this several times. But it happens so few times. I know when she's been, they have forced speech out of her. They have her to say certain shit. Do certain shit. And when she acts out a certain way, when they get your kids to, when they trigger your kids, when they have your kids under mind control and they trigger them to act out, it's a distraction to get a reaction out of you. They want to get a certain reaction out of you. Okay? And I'm telling y'all this because parents, y'all need to be careful, especially if you are targeted individuals and you have children. You know your kids' mannerisms. You know how they are, their likes, their dislikes, and different things like that. Abnormal behavior that they normally not like that. You need to understand that if you're a targeted individual, you're being watched even in the privacy of your own home. So say they have your kids to do something blatantly disrespectful like that, and you know this is not normally them. Even if they had them be violent towards you, push you, hit you, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? They are under mind control and they're being triggered in that moment to do so. Okay? Now, like I said, this is a distraction to get a reaction. Because they are watching you say, you flip out and you knock the shit out of them. You decide to whoop their head, because like I said this so many times, I'm like, if I say it again, you're going to lose the phone. I'm taking everything out of there. The phone, the TV, the tablet, every fucking thing. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what really triggers her. That's what pisses her off the most, taking her electronics. You understand what I'm saying? I know that's going to hurt you the most. Okay? But when it's game plan, when that's the game plan, because now you have been beyond disrespectful. I'm telling you the same thing. Okay, so now I'm coming to snatch this phone. I'm coming to take this TV. Completely violent at this point. That's when it's turned up a notch. Completely the fuck violent. Now I have to restrain you to keep from hurting yourself, but calling yourself trying to hurt the fuck me. Because if I use all my strength, you're going to wind up fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? This is what they do, y'all. This is also how they set up parents and different shit like that. They will trigger your kids to do certain things, okay? And then if you get extremely angry or mad and say, spank their ass or do something violent or something like that towards them or what have you, before you know what I'm saying? And then in that moment, they'll flip the switch off with your kids. Now they sitting up whining and crying like somebody did them wrong. Totally they have triggered my daughter to do certain shit. I know when it's on and it's when it's off. Because when it's off, it's almost like they don't even remember what they had been and just fucking did, y'all. This mind control shit is so fucking severe. They can trigger a motherfucker to do something and they not even have memory of what they just fucking did. I sit up and watched it. Was she really, really like just having like, there's even times when they just had her to be completely violent, just hollering, screaming, yelling, whatever, crying. I just let her, just let her do the shit until she gets tired. Eventually your body naturally, whatever they're doing, your body naturally gonna get tired. And I just let her in there, in your own space, do all the hollering and the crying and whatever else you need to do. And get it out. And I'll go sit down. One in particular time, she did it and I recorded it. And it was like she was in here talking to a whole nother person. No, I'm not. I am not crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's mind control. They're telepathically beaming shit. You think they're into people's head. You think they don't do this with children? We're younger people. They do. But it's like a light switch. They can flip it on, flip it the fuck off. This is what they do, yo. They did this the day after I exposed the shit with mind control and these stage fucking events and shit and how they set the shit up. So if you're a target individual, pay attention. Not only to yourself, but to your children too. Pay attention. It's mind control. Your kids have been groomed, they have been brainwashed, and they have been put under fucking mind control. And they're being triggered to do certain shit. Even when it seems like they're perfectly fine, there's nothing going on, it's a normal day, they good, you good, it seems like it's a perfect normal day. If it's certain things that they're researching and they're looking up, and they're into watching and doing, and different things like that, they're being triggered to do it. They're being triggered to watch, especially inappropriate things, the things that they don't have any business watching and different things like that or what have you. It's being beamed in their mind and they're being triggered to do those things. This is what the sick, twisted ass fucking government, these wealthy elite people in fucking power are the fuck doing, man. And it's hard to explain to anybody because the people that know matter of factly this shit is going on, they're part of it. They ain't talking about it. And then you got the people who are going through it, and then you only other people are left is the people who ain't awake to begin with. And would just look at you crazy if you tried to explain to them what's going on. So a lot of the times the people who are going through this just end up dealing with the shit alone. And you just got to know how to cope and know how to fucking survive. Otherwise, they'll smooth set your ass up the fuck for failure. Do you know how many times that shit has been done to people with their younger kids just to take their kids the fuck away? Why? Because the government want to get their hands on it. This is how they legally abduct people's kids. Because they want to continue to groom them. molest them, rape them, pass them, put them in other situations to do all kind of other shit to them. That's why I tell my daughter the truth. When she in a clear state of mind, I tell her as the truth. Because everything I'm doing to save you. I'm doing to help you. It ain't nobody else that's gonna help me with you that's gonna tolerate that shit. Because they probably would have beat your ass to death a long time ago. The women I grew up around, I know, matter of fact. And just to be honest, I grew up in and out the system. I done seen a lot. I done know a whole lot. And I tell my daughter, you better stay in control. Stop letting the devil use you and stay in control of your mind as much as you fucking can. Because they got AI and technology and bots and drugs and all kinds of shit for that. That very behavior, them white folks will smooth lock your ass up in fucking facilities. They throw your ass to the ground, put you in what they call a basket hold. Twist your ass up like a pretzel. Literally, that's how you look. That's what you'll look like when they put you in a basket hole. And then they'll violate you because they'll strip your clothes down from you, your pants and your underwear, and shoot you in the behind with a needle of drugs so goddamn strong it'll smooth knock your ass out. And they'll throw your ass in a little padded ass room with no motherfucking windows and a straight jacket you. And while you knocked out, send some damn body in there to molest you or rape you that's on fucking staff. That's what they do in them facilities. I know it. I have seen it. And they know I know. That's why I don't understand why they keep fucking playing with me and mine. See, I know way more, and I done seen way more, and I didn't ever fucking disclose to y'all. But that's true goddamn story. That's the truth. That's why they don't like me. That's why they don't want y'all to hear me. They don't want y'all to see me. Everybody else y'all listen to on that Rudy Poo ass bullshit. I'm not gonna get on here every goddamn day and tell you about your damn person that's with some fucking body else. Tell you about your twin flame, your soulmate, and on a bunch of goo goo gaga shit. I talk to you about the same shit every fucking day because it's totally the fuck irrelevant. People need to wake the fuck up and rise the hell up and realize what the fuck is really going on around here. Cause ain't nobody gonna save you. Can't save your goddamn self. It's survival of the fittest around here. And you best know what's really the fuck going on. Because the people you think the smartest and the wealthiest and the strongest and the most powerful and the leaders, baby, they ain't got your best interest at heart. They don't give a damn about you. Or your children. Or the rest of your fucking bloodline. And those of them who sellouts, they puppets on a string. They in the business of collecting souls. They gonna use you till they get tired of using you, and then they gonna sacrifice your ass too. So you just a fool for selling yourself out and selling your own bloodline out. But that's how it goes. So anyway, long story short, y'all, the last 2 days, they've been trying to make me extremely fucking tired. Ever since I did that last reading, they've been trying to prevent me from being able to work, from doing any work. Y'all, the video I have recorded, that's the food video that I seen. Y'all, I actually recorded that video the day before. That video only 30 minutes and something long. When I tell you it took a whole day and a half to get that video edited like I wanted and uploaded, that's how long it took. They was prolonging me on purpose to keep from working in between that. They triggered my daughter to have a whole fucking episode. And it lasted for whatever amount of fucking minutes. And afterwards, she was just fucking fine. She was just fucking fine. Over nothing. At all. This is how I be knowing she be under my control. Who in the hell gets that upset because their parents tell them to come and hey, it's time for you to take a bath. And you ain't missing nothing. Because you can't be parted from your electronic devices. So you take your phone in there, you watching your YouTube videos or whatever it is that you're watching. Why are you taking a fucking bath? Your favorite stuffed animals, everything. You're not missing anything. And the cereal that you was eating, put your lid on it so it don't get stale. You can go back to eating that. Not to mention, I'm cooking you something to eat. Come take you a bath real quick. Who gets upset about washing their? This how I knew she was under mind control. They've done it several times. Y'all pay attention. Y'all better watch. See, these people been fucking with me so long. I'm 41 right now. But they must think I forgot that they use the same mind control techniques and technology on me when I was the fuck younger. These young people that y'all see get violent and different things, all of a sudden they be triggered in it. I ain't never taught a soul. One of the reasons I ended up being on my own as young as I was is because when I was a younger teen, they were using mind control, trying to convince me to commit murder. I ain't never told a soul this. Not even a therapist or anything that I had at the time. Never told a soul. I know a whole lot of shit. They think I don't know. I let these motherfuckers think I was stupid. But they were convincing me to kill the woman that's supposed to be my mother. I ain't never even told her. She don't know I spared her. She was supposed to have been gone a long fucking time ago. That bitch here still living the day, trying to sacrifice me right the fuck now. And I literally could have took her ass out when I was a fucking kid. You see these kids, they end up killing their parents and shit. They were under mind control. They were triggered to do it. I know I experienced it. It's just like I was able to override my program. Like there was something in me that I knew that wasn't wrong. I was willing. I didn't even know how I was gonna make it, y'all. For some reason, I just had street smarts. For some reason, I just had like knowledge of shit that I don't even understand how I had the knowledge of. And this is how I ended up being young. I had enough sense. And I was intuitive enough to know that that was wrong and I could not do it. Because they was beaming shit in my mind. They was trying to convince me, oh, I was so young that if you did this, you kill her. Oh, we gonna make sure you don't get in trouble. And if you do get in trouble, you're going to be out before you're grown. You're going to see how your whole life. They were trying to get me to kill this woman. And she knew I was under mind control. So much so that this woman had a hammer under her pillow. She was going to beat me with a fucking pillow. They were trying to trigger each of us to kill each other. And I never fucking forget because around the time my one of the first CDs that I had was Bone Thugs and Harmony. I think it was Bone Thugs and Harmony and Mysticals was one of the two first CDs that I had when I was younger, when I was a teen. And I kid y'all not, the demons was that was in that fucking CD, they used to try to possess me. This is when I was younger. I ain't never told no soul this shit. They don't know I was smart enough then to I didn't even know anything about mind control or that I was under mind control or what was going on, but I had enough sense to know. I was intuitive and psychic enough to know that this is not right. I can't do this. But I was listening to that murder, 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 murder. I was listening to that shit. Dear Mr. Ouija, I want to know my future, my blood of murder. Oh, blood tea murder. Come again. You hear that? Blood tea murder. My name begins with Tiffany. T murder. This is what I was hearing. T murder. They was trying to convince me to murder this woman. And she treated me so fucked up. She was so abusive to me. Everything in my power. I would have rather been anywhere than with her. And it got so bad. And I was so depressed. And I was so angry. And I was so fucking sad that I was there. She don't know. When I left, I looked at the woman in her eye. I said, let me go. Because if I had a stayed, I would have murdered her. I was listening to that song. I had a huge fucking bear that was like a huge fucking stuffed animal, looked like a polar bear that you win from fairs. I had that motherfucking a butcher knife and I was stabbing it to death, listening to that shit. It was fucking possessing me. And I was already under mind control. That woman don't know to this day I spared her life. And I was on the street. I was way young. This is how I started dating people. See, people that I dated when I was that young, I don't even speak about. Because I don't want nobody to get it twisted to think that they was some type of predators or preyed upon me or no shit like that. Because it wasn't no shit like that. I was doing what I was wanting to do. But when you that young, you date older, because older people got more than what the fuck you got. So when I was in my teens, I was dating people in their 30s and shit like that. But I had to get up out of there. And only by the grace, I wasn't set out, I wasn't pimped out, I wasn't turned out, I wasn't on nobody whole straw, stripper pole, no shit like that. Most girls that young on the streets, some of them never be seen or heard from ever the fuck again. Some of them wind up with the wrong motherfucking pimp, beat up, doped up, and turned the fuck out in this bitch. Somehow I just knew how to fucking survive. And I used to think back. I would look at my siblings and shit like that or whatever, and it was like, it was a trip, because I'm like, man, I used to think back and I'm like, look at them, I'm like, they wouldn't even been able to make it out here like that, like how I did, if they was here. You know what I'm saying? But they younger than me anyway, so I always seen, you know, then they were actually kids. You know what I'm saying? See them in kids, like, or whatever. But it just be a trip how you go through certain things and you think about the same thing if your sibling had to go through. And it's like, damn, they wouldn't even been able to do that. I don't even know how I was able to fucking make it out here and shit. With much shit you see in the news and different things like that. This shit is real, man. And they've been doing this shit a long fucking time. You ain't gotta like me. You ain't gotta be my friend. You ain't even got to believe me if you don't want to. But I ain't got no fucking reason to lie to you. See, the thing is, either most people don't wake up and they still under fucking mind control, or they don't live they don't live to the age that I have lived to break from their program and tell somebody to fuck about it. Let's long have children and be able to identify the shit in their fucking children when it's the fuck done been done to them. And even the ones who are living today and shit like that, the ones who was under mind control and shit back there, by now, they be sellouts. So by the time they have children, they be willingly allowing the satanic powers that be to do shit to their children so they can get some money, so they can get up at the projects, so they can get up at the hood and shit. You think all these motherfuckers who grew up in the projects and different shit, grew up in the trailer parks and different shit, is living better today? They did that shit. All with some hard work, education and shit. Bitch, please. Please. Only a few of them have. Only a few of them have. That's why I hate these uppity motherfuckers that, get a little power, get a little this, get a little that. First of all, if it weren't for them white folks in power, it don't matter. Y'all can do as much hooping and hollering and marching and protesting and any damn thing else you want to fucking do. Really and truly, it ain't much of anything that any of you have ever done that got you any fucking thing. You couldn't vote until they said it was okay. They didn't end slavery until they said it was okay. They didn't end segregation until they said it's okay. They didn't allow you to go to school and the colleges and shit until they fucking said it was okay. What the fuck make you think? What do you think you did? Your people did. That somehow came along and now you got that privilege. Them people came along and said, oh, okay, well, we're going to allow them to do this. We're going to allow them to do that. We're going to allow them to have this and that and the other. They don't don't mean the civil rights leaders and all them. You know what I'm saying? They were better civil rights leaders back then than the ones we got the fuck now. But even some of them was secret sellouts. How the fuck you think the Panthers, the original Panthers and different things got infiltrated by their own goddamn kind who was fucking sellouts? Who was sent in there to infiltrate their ass, to run all their information, go on their meetings, and take all their information, everything they were saying, back to the fucking man, to have them ran in on. Like that. That's why I hate up there motherfuckers of color who get positions of fucking power and think you some goddamn body when you still got a white man or a white woman who is a higher power than you, got more money than you, that's still controlling your stupid ass. They only allowed you to have them positions so that you be stupid enough to sell the fuck out. All the rest of the black folk assume they people coming up and doing something special, but they only using you to control the rest of the lower level black folk in your fucking community. Why do you think ain't nothing spectacular, miraculously, or anything happening in your fucking communities? Because that wasn't the plan. They was using you all the fuck along. It is what it is. It's just the truth. And I don't discriminate. I say what I got to say all the way across the board, no matter what race anybody is. I ain't never been prejudiced day for in my fucking life. Nor had I ever particularly endured anything racist that I knew of until I started being targeted. And that wasn't until I was 30. I'm 41 now. So it's only been within the last 11 years that persons of other outside my race have been particularly hostile towards me, even though they always were subtly doing shit. But you ain't got to put a necessarily color on it. It's particular races of persons that is endured more than the other. But the fact of the matter is, regardless of your race, they're doing this to every fucking body. Of all races. There are poor, lower level white folk that get treated just as fucked up as going through the same thing. Just like black folks or Latino folks or Mexican folks or any other races of fucking people. But this shit is for real, man. You ain't got to believe me. You ain't got to like me. You ain't got to be my friend. For you to observe, for you to wake up, for you to pay attention, for you to study some shit, research some shit, think about some shit on your goddamn own without AI telling you the answer. Without your fake news media giving you the answer. Without you waiting on your supposed leaders to address the nation. Or we the people. Because they've been lying to you since the beginning of time. In a world where there is no time because they the fuck created time in the first fucking place. Watch your surroundings, collective. Watch your surroundings and watch your children. And shit I tell y'all when I close out my messages, it be the truth. I don't tell you nothing. I don't give you no advice on nothing that I don't follow my damn self. It's mind over matter. And if you ain't got no mind, then it don't matter. And trust me and believe me, they got people in power. They got mad ass fucking scientists who sellouts, who building and creating all kinds of shit for the satanic powers that be, getting wealthy off of it, creating shit for them to destroy humanity every damn day. And then they turn a blind eye and be like, oh yeah, we created it. We had no idea what they were going to use it for. Bullshit. Yes it is. Yes, it is. You ain't telling me that you built some type of mind control ass technology sold it to the government, gave it to the fucking government to the point where they have it fucking patented now. And then you get paid for it, get rich off of it, and turn a fucking blind eye and be like, oh my God, I didn't know that they were going to do something awful with it. Why in the fuck would you create something so stupid any goddamn way? And then how the fuck do you play pretend, give it to them and play pretend like, oh, I didn't know they were going to do something awful with it. Why would you, why? Would you think they wanted to use it in the first place? Watch your surroundings, collective. They're around here even triggering your kids. So anyway, moral of the story is everything I told you. So the last 2 days, they really been fucking with me. So like I was saying, we actually had other plans, and we was gonna go and watch the fireworks and different things like that, or what have you. But Spirit was already telling me there's someone right with that situation. So we ended up not going anyway. Okay. And so over the last 2 days, not only did they like prolong my work and do things to keep me from working or what have you, they were heavily depriving me of sleep. Okay, like it not being to like 5, 6 something in the morning before I'm able to doze off and go to sleep or what have you. And if you're not going to sleep until 5 something, 6 o'clock in the morning, you need to sleep till later in the day to even get ample amount of rest or what have you. But doing that, dwindles your day away and different things like that. Okay, and then also when you do get up, and you can call yourself doing this or that, especially when you get ready to do any type of work, then all of a sudden you feel like you haven't had no rest at all. All of a sudden you're extremely drowsy and different things like that, or what have you. Those of y'all who are targeting individuals, you watch that too. You ever feel fine while you're at home and you get ready to go somewhere, and as soon as you get behind your car and you're really, really drowsy to the point where you almost feel like you can't even keep your eyes open, tired? Okay, pull over, get off the road when you're doing that. They do that on purpose to cause catastrophic accidents, catastrophic wrecks on purpose. They used to do it when I used to do my driving job, my delivery job. They have to forcibly have you fall asleep behind the wheel. Now, if you at home and you ain't doing nothing, they depriving you to sleep. You go to work and they make you heavily, heavily drowsy, as if you done took some type of sleep drug or something like that, or what have you. This is what they do, y'all. This is how they cause situations to happen, and they stage it to look like it was some type of catastrophic accident or incident or something like that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And people don't believe it's anything but that, okay? Because so many people are unable to prove, that this was them. And if anybody knows that and tries to tell people, they set this shit up to look like, oh, this person's out of their mind. They're crazy. They've lost their mind. They must be middle-aged and schizophrenic now. Never mind the fact they ain't never had any schizophrenic tendencies their entire fucking life. But somehow, at middle age, they're paranoid fucking schizophrenics. They're just, making these things up. Seeing things and hearing things. And, like, come on, bro. That's how they set this shit up. They know very well this shit goes on. And if it wasn't true, then why do they so vigorously attack people who speak out the truth about these things? Hold on just a minute. Why do they so vigorously attack people who speaks out the truth about these things? Okay, and so desperately want them to be seen as crazy. That seems unnecessary for something that you claiming is a lie, for something that you claim is made up and in a person's mind and different shit like that. Watch your surroundings, collective. I'm seeing the Tower here, okay? They're trying to cause chaos, a tragedy, an upheaval, a disruption, a destruction, a problematic situation, okay? In your life. Spirit is saying, okay? Continue to live your life, though. Don't live in fear because of these bastards, okay? And whoever you are, continue to speak your truth and clarity, okay? Because not only you speaking truth and clarity, you're going to help. You don't know who you help and who you healing. Even if they never reach out to you or say anything to you, it doesn't even matter. Somebody's going to hear you, somebody's going to see you, or something like that, and you know, they was thinking or wondering or dealing with the same thing, about the same thing, and you don't know how you can help or heal or save or awaken the next person. It don't mean you don't have to know them personally. They don't have to be your bestie or anything like that. Okay? But you continue to speak up, because should anything happen to you anyway, you've let your community know, you've let the world know what was going on with you. Because what I do hate is so often people will endure a lot of things and go through things by themselves, and they don't tell anybody, thus don't nobody know. So when something tragic happens and they put some type of bullshit ass cover story out on the person, whether making something their fault or just brushing something off like, oh my gosh, it was an awful catastrophic incident. Excuse me, guys, I got a hiccup. Or what have you. That's what the public believes. And they take that information and they roll with it, thinking their local media, leaders in power, government officials and different things are just assuming that they're telling you the truth. Okay? But a lot of these things happen to people, and even the people who are closest to them, from their lovers to their families, or people that they even have families with, baby daddies, baby mamas, all kinds of people, they be in on a sacrifice of people. And people who aren't in the know, aren't aware, they just don't know. They think just this awful, tragic thing just happens to happen to you one day or what have you. This is the reason why you need to continue to speak your truth. Okay? Spirit, clarify, catch me outside. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? So I'm seeing the Ace of Swords here. Spirit is saying that's the truth. That's clarity. Somebody is definitely trying to catch you outside. Catch you slipping or something like that. Spirit is saying, yeah. I'm seeing hangman here on Catch Me Outside. How about that? Okay, I don't know. It's like somebody's trying to like catch you outside. I don't know, like hanging around, waiting on something, waiting for something, or something like that, or what have you. Like, or maybe just this could just be you hanging out outside. You know, chilling outside, just whatever. Spirit is saying that somebody's trying to catch you outside. Okay. Battles to the end. So I'm seeing the Three of Pentacles here. Okay. So there's a group of individuals, a team of individuals who are collaborated together for the purposes of money. These are people who have been offered some type of payment, compensation, or incentive of some kind, as well as this could also be people who have already been paid to battle you to the end. And I feel like this end is like they have like made a conscientious decision that they're going to attack you. They're going to work against you until your death. That's what these battles to the end. And it's a group of individuals. It could be 3 or more individuals, with this being the Three of Pentacles here. But these people are part of some type of group, part of some type of team. They're in some type of binding contract. And either they have been tempted, persuaded, bribed, you know, with some type of monies or incentives of some kind, okay? Because people with the Three of Pentacles, these people collaborate together, work together for the purposes of money. So they have either already been paid some type of money, or they have been offered some type of money just for working against you, Spirit is saying. Okay? To clarify, legal harassment with the Fool here, these people are very motivated and determined. They're full of drive, you know, and passion, in action to illegally harass you. They refuse to stop, Spirit is saying, okay? They're very motivated and determined to do this. Spirit, clarify, the freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The Ten of Swords here, okay? Sitting here with a cold-blooded killer here. So the Ten of Swords is all about betrayal, disloyalty, sabotage, ruin, fatal endings, okay? A hate crime. Okay, something brutal, something cruel, backstabbing energy here, a failure, a breakdown, a breakup of some kind here. The Ten of Swords energy here. This is ultimate betrayal. Spirit is saying some of these people are trying to ultimately betray you. Okay, they're trying to catch you off guard at night in some type of way. Okay, so don't be doing things that is unnecessary for you to be doing. Okay, like don't wait till, you know, midnight, wee hours of the morning to be taking your trash out. If you need to take your trash out, you knew your trash needed to go out early in the day. Now you a grown ass adult and you should be able to come in and out your house when the hell you get ready or what have you, and not have to deal with this problem here. But considering the fact that you got people working against you, you know what I'm saying, don't put yourself in a situation that could possibly be dangerous randomly for no reason at all when you know you're dealing with this type of shit. Okay, but at the same time, do you. Okay, don't allow these coward bastards to have you living in fear, because that's what the enemy wants. Okay, I told you, the enemy feeds off of fear. Fuck fear. Okay, because if it's your time to go, it don't matter where you at. You could be at home and comfortable. You could be at the park. You could be at work. You could be in your car. You could be at your friend's house. You could be on a bus, on a plane, on a train. It don't matter where you at, or how safe and secure you feel. If it's your time to go, it's your time to go, and you can go anywhere you at, no matter where you at. Spirit say that's the truth. It's clarity. I keep seeing this Ace of Swords energy with this police involvement in death here. It's like these police officers, they know the truth about this situation. They know the truth or clarity pertaining to this death. Okay, pertaining to the setup and what's going on. Spirit is saying here, it's the reason why they're involved. Okay, maybe if something is being planned or set up for a particular day or time or place or something like that, police are involved because they are aware of this already. They know this already. Okay, Spirit clarify, they're trying to make you paranoid. They're trying to make you paranoid with the Ten of Cups. They're trying to make you paranoid. I'm seeing this devil again here. Okay, I don't know if these people are trying to hunt you or taunt you or harass you within this devil energy here, or they're using the devil or the devil's energy, demonic energy or something, to try to make you paranoid in some type of way. Spirit is saying there's no need for paranoia, a person being paranoid, if there is a legit plot, plan, scheme, set up a strategy to sacrifice somebody, to take somebody out, to hurt, harm, and endanger somebody. How are you trying to, you can't say you're trying to make somebody paranoid. Like, trying to make somebody paranoid is like a person fucking with you just to be fucking with you, but they ain't gonna really do anything. Okay, but if they weren't really planning to do anything, all this other information wouldn't be out here. So this goes beyond just trying to make you paranoid. They just want you to be afraid while they are hunting you or taunting you. You understand what I'm saying? Spirit clarify, lone wolf shooter. Almost kind of like that, almost like that Saw type of energy. Y'all ever seen the Saw movies or what have you? Now, I can't stand people like that or what have you. Because it was like he was killing these people, but it was like the fear of it all. He wanted them to be in fear. This is the reason why he abducted them, and you know, they drug them and some more shit, and they wake up in these compromising positions in these places, and they're scared to death, when, you know, and in fear and paranoid from the moment they wake up, and then you just go on to viciously kill them in a certain type of way. But I'm like, if the ultimate goal was killing them, hell, you could have just tracked them down and fucking killed them right where they stood, right where they were at. But this was a whole thing about having them scared, having them paranoid, having them panicked, having them afraid, having, you know, that adrenaline. Like, it's bullshit. It's torture. I don't like the Saw movies any damn way, because I can't stand a type of person, because he came off like he was like this little vigilant, vigilante type of killer or whatever, but you are still a fucking killer. Okay? And like, who in the fuck died and made you God? First of all, he was pissed off because he was ill and he was fucking dying. You know what I'm saying? But other people who have free will to do what they want to do with their life, whether they was living right the fuck or not. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck are you to teach them some type of lesson? And then you kill them. You have them play these so stupid ass fucking games that's hard for anybody to fucking endure or fucking get through, and then they end up dying tragically in some fucked up ass fucking way because you mad about the fact that you're sick and you're fucking dying, and this person is a drug addict. They do drugs, so you want to punish them because they're wasting their life away doing drugs. That's, you know. They might need, sure, they probably needed help. They for their addictions or whatever, but they have free will. That's why people have free will. That's stupid. You're not a fucking God. You can't go, you can't go and do what you want to do to some damn body else because of how the fuck you feel. Why? Because a murder is still the fuck murder, and you a criminal. It's like the Saw guy, he was like trying to put them on blast for the life that they lived. You know what I'm saying? You may have one that was a drug addict, one that was a prostitute, one that was a cheater into adultery and fornications and different things, and what, you know, all these different people that he wanted to frown upon, that he looked down upon, but he was really angry because he was sick and he was fucking dying. So you placed your judgment against these people. You decide to create your own judgment and karma against these people. You go and fucking abduct them. You stalk them. It's a crime. You abduct them. It's a crime. You drug them. It's a crime. And then you hold them captive, hostage, which is a crime. And then you fucking basically play Russian roulette with their fucking life, and you end up shredding them to fucking people. You don't have them dying in some horrific ass damn way. You know what I'm saying? And act like you know, you somehow with this vigilante, you know, type of, like, get the fuck out of here. You're just as much as a criminal as anybody. You can't even call them fucking criminals, yeah, because this person may be a liar, a cheater, and that person may be a prostitute, and that person may be a drug addict, but they had free will to live their life the way they wanted to, and up until that point, who knows if they committed a crime or fucking not. But you are committing all kinds of fucking crimes by you calling yourself creating judgment or karma in their life and working the fuck against them. So yeah, miss me with the bullshit. Like, this shit is crazy. But so, and I'm saying that because this is not like, I'm not saying that this situation is like the whole sauce type of situation or whatever, but I'm saying that because of this. They're trying to make you paranoid, okay? And it makes you wonder, like, why the fuck would you need to be paranoid when clearly, you know, they done made it their life's mission to attack you to the end, to legally harass you, stalking you at night. Law will seem like they done already made their mind up about killing you, type of thing. So who gives a damn if you're paranoid or scared of them or afraid of them, the fuck or not? But it's about feeding off your fucking fear. They want you to be afraid of them. They want you to be worried and scared and paranoid that everything you fucking do, and not know where they at, and not know where they hide, and not know when they gonna jump out, and not know when it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Type of shit. Fuck that. Live your life. We fear no evil. We fear no weakness around here. People die on a daily fucking basis. Okay? Continue to live your fucking life, but watch your surroundings. Be aware. Okay? But don't be afraid of these bitches. Okay? Because they feed off of that shit. Spirit, clarify lone wolf shooter. Clarify lone wolf shooter. This, whoever this lone wolf shooter, this person could be in, I'm seeing judgment and 9 of swords here. So it's like some type of judgment or decision has been made, action is being taken or something like that. Because of this, like, I feel like whoever this lone wolf shooter is, this person may be like a, I don't know, like a higher hitman or something like that. But with the 9 of swords being here, it's like this person is in mental conflict about this. They're stressed, they're worried, they're depressed, they're anxiety. Maybe they're having some sleepless nights. It's like this, whoever this lone wolf shooter is in mental conflict or mental anguish about some type of judgment or decision that has been made to do this to you. Okay, Spirit is saying frauds, fakes, and imposters. We got the moon here. Frauds, fakes, and imposters with the devil with the moon here. Okay, so there are these frauds, these fakes, these imposters, these chains with the devil, shepherds with the devil. They're doing a lot of criminal things behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind your back, in the shadows. Spirit is saying, okay. They're trying to conceal things, cover things up. Spirit, clarify big bad bullies. I'm seeing the King of Swords here. This could be an air sign man, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, who this lone wolf shooter is. Okay, I'm seeing the Knight of Wands here, or what have you. Whoever these big bad bullies is, they can feel like a sacrifice is needing to be made. They could be doing this because they're trying to defend themselves, like protect themselves in some type of way. Okay, you know the truth, you know the clarity, collective. There's something about, remember when I told you this was the first card that tried to come out. There's something about truth or clarity. I feel like you know some type of truth or clarity. You have some type of awareness or insight or epiphany or vision on something, about something. It's like these people want you dead and gone because of it. Okay? Yeah. These police involvement with death here. I'm seeing the Seven of Swords. These people are liars, cheaters, and thieves, manipulators, and con artists. They're cloaking themselves, concealing themselves. They're wearing a mask. They're not who they appear to be. They're two-faced backstabbers. They're cowardly individuals who do things under false pretenses, Spirit is saying. Okay? They're sneaking and creeping around trying to get away with something. The Seven of Swords is all about manipulations and deception. And the police are involved in this, Spirit is saying. Spirit, any other messages on big bad bullies? Any other messages on big bad bullies? Yeah. They're trying to bring about, they feel like a sacrifice is needing to be made. So they're trying to force some type of a change of some kind. These people could be defensive, hostile, trying to protect themselves from something in some way, shape, form, or fashion, Spirit is saying. Yeah, I'm telling you. The government is behind this, okay? I'm seeing the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Cups with justice here, okay? I'm telling you. There are government officials from local, lower level government to higher up government, Spirit is saying here. There's a fire sign of significance as well. Somebody could also be trying to keep from going to jail about something that they have done to you. So they're trying to kill you. They have plans to kill you. They think if they kill you, that they don't have to be held accountable. They don't have to go to jail or to prison for what they have done to you. Because I'm telling you, it's like the truth or the clarity is out about something that these people have done. Okay? And so they think that this is stupid, because if they kill you, if there's already some type of truth or clarity about something that these people have done to you, or their involvement or things being done to you, taken from you, or what have you, if you died abruptly all of a sudden, they would be the main suspects. But I don't know if they thinking they covered just because you got motherfuckers that's involved who work for the government, from police to military to politicians and shit. They feel like they can bury this, they can cover this up. The entire public, everybody knows what's going on here with this type of information coming out here. So these are stupid. I'm seeing with this malicious military. I'm seeing the Ten of Cups and the Five of Pentacles here, y'all. This person could be in your family. I don't know if somebody in your family in the military. There's something about a family neglecting you, abandoning you, leaving you out in the cold, rejecting you, alienating you, leaving you in loss and ruin and turmoil and harsh conditions, financial ruin, different things like that, or what have you. It's like a family neglected you or abandoned you or left you out in the cold in some type of way. Okay? Whoever this person, this malicious military, I'm wondering if they in your family in some type of way. These are legally funded government operations. I'm seeing the Five of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. There's some type of jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, or competition. Retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge they want on you, maybe because of your skills, your mastery, the work you do, the job that you do. There's a lot of jealousy, so they're running these illegally government operations against you. There's a lot of partners in crime who are involved. Yeah, again, I'm seeing the Queen of Wands here, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Also seeing the King of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, who are heavily aspected. in this situation here. Your father or father figure could be significant as well. Malicious military spirit. Any other messages about this malicious military? I'm seeing the Four of Cups. Somebody could receive some type of small offer, proposition, or proposal. Any other message on the malicious military? Five of Swords here. Conflict, defeat, hostility, abuse. Spirit, any other messages on illegally funded government operations? Yeah, something is going to be, I'm seeing the Five of Cups here. Sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret. They're going to wind up in sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret because of what they have done. Somebody has also been offered a lot of money to cause your death, to sacrifice you, to kill you, however you want to look at it. Spirit, clarify, watch your surroundings. Clarify, watch your surroundings. Watch your surroundings. Be careful about going places alone as well. Okay, somebody could be trying to entrap you in some type of way, have you hostage, captive, restricted, unable to move or get out of a situation. Spirit is saying. Spirit, clarify, watch your surroundings in the Tower. Watch your surroundings. I'm seeing the Three of Cups here. There's something about some type of gathering, get-together, celebration. The Three of Cups usually speaks of rejoicing and celebration. So if you're planning some type of gathering, get-together, or celebration or something like that, or what have you, anywhere you go where there's large crowds of people and different things like that, watch your surrounding, even if it's in a public place. Spirit is saying, okay? Even if it's in a public place, even places you may least expect, okay, or what have you. Especially if you are a targeting individual. I told you, these people know where where you're at, what you're doing, what you're planning, where you're going, what time you're going, and different things like that. And they even have other people communicate with you, just communicating back and forth with one another. Different places. This is how when different places you go, when you get there, there'll be a whole slew of all kinds of people that is there, that is around. Sometimes even like, y'all be surprised. Some places you go, there's times that I've it's been a simple day that I take my daughter for an appointment and different things like that. Certain places I go, I've literally spotted people that I know were undercover detectives or agents in plain clothes and shit like that. They do certain shit or what have you. They always pretend like they're talking on their phone or they're talking to somebody else, and it's certain shit I just kind of tell. They kind of get themselves away or what have you. But don't go wigging out, because I can tell sometimes I can tell the ones, sometimes I spot them out and it's different ones of them. Some people be put into place to first, hold on, how can I put this? For some of you all, you may not know the difference, even if you can spot them. Some people are put into place to watch over you, if not there to protect you or what have you. Other persons are there on some malicious ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And the other ones that is there, that is watching over you and different. They're also watching the other situations, the other people who are there that you may or may not be aware of or know about. Especially if they know something is going down or going on. I don't get nervous. When I go outside and different things. Most of the time, everywhere I go, I look up, I look around. There's always cops that's circling around. Okay. Just keep on circling around. If I stay in one place for too long, say I go to the park, or say I'm outside in the yard, or anywhere I go and I'm there for too long or what have you, I get to seeing cops, okay? And I don't automatically look at these cops and be like, oh my God, these motherfuckers are watching me, they tracking me. You don't know who the good, they all in the same uniform. Okay, especially when it comes to street cops. You don't know who for you, who against you. You understand what I'm saying? If you see police circling around and different shit like that, and they're not particularly fucking with you, stopping, fucking with you, or what have you, you know what I'm saying? These people could know something is going on. watching your area, watching, you know what I'm saying? You not like on the malicious shit, but watching the area, watching you to be in the area should something pop off, and maybe to protect you. You understand what I'm saying? So it's good folks and bad folks and every fucking thing or what have you. Either way, you should be reacting like, you know what I'm saying, belligerently in any way, especially if like if you know, if nobody is directly have come to you in your face, bothering you, touching you, being aggressive with you, or something like that, or whatever. Not everybody is the same. Some people go off just because they see people. I go everywhere I go. um, I can spot out the gang stalkers and different things like that. If I go to the store, I'm literally going to be followed around the store. These is plain clothes people or what have you. Some of them gang stalkers, some of them can be mystery shoppers. They follow you around and different things like that. Or what have you watch you the entire time. I don't fucking care. I'm there to do what I gotta do and the fuck leave, okay? But it don't matter where you go. You can stop at Walmart and run into Walmart and grab some things from Walmart. Leave there, go to the gas station, and there be some more people there. Leave there and take your kid to an area to play, and there be people be there, and leave there and go somewhere else, and there people be there or what have you. When you're targeting an individual, that's literally what it's like. It's literally what it's like, okay? But just pay attention to the signs and the symbolism. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to how you feel, your emotions, different things like that, or what have you. One of the most common things, or what have you, just like if you got something planned, got something to do, or whatever, especially if it's like casual in some type of way. If it's like unnecessary and just casual, and all of a sudden there's something catastrophic that goes on, like catastrophic weather, or it don't even have to be catastrophic weather. Just say, and this happened the other day. Me and my daughter was out and about. We both had appointments that day. We had a few things we had to do that day, and we was getting ready to go home, but we was gonna stop by the store. I had decided last minute that we was gonna go by the store before we went home, y'all. When I'm telling y'all, I checked the forecast multiple times that entire day. It was like, oh, it's gonna be like 90 degrees. It's a heat advisory, but the weather was gonna be clear. It was gonna be sunny, y'all. When I tell y'all, it got the thundering and the lightning and pouring down, raining out of fucking nowhere. And even when it had started, I looked back at the Doppler radar didn't pick up a damn thing. It still said that it was sunny and shiny. Y'all, it just did this all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? And it was almost like, you know what I'm saying, when things like that happen, sometimes, spirit can be trying to detour you from going certain places or doing certain things, or change up your plans or some type of shit like that, or what have you. And it was interesting. Not only that happened, right? That happened all of a sudden. Then the store we was getting ready to walk into, there was two employees that was walking out. And I guess they was on a break or something like that. And they was like, oh, don't go in the store. Don't worry about going in the store, because the power just went out. And some told, because it was pouring down and we was already there anyway, I'm like, okay, well, I know Walmart, they got backup generators and some, all other kinds of shit or whatever. They gonna get the power back up and running and different things. They already got people still in the store, probably trying to check out some more shit. They gonna get the power back on, sooner or later or whatever. But I'm like, it's pouring down, so we just gonna stand up under here. So we end up going ahead and walking in anyway. And by the time we walked in a matter of seconds, but when we walked in, we never seen the power out in there. Now, walking up to the place on the sidewalk right outside the store, two employees walked past me and was like, oh, don't go in there. The power done went out. Remind you, it just started. I'm talking about boom, boom, like thundering and lightning, pouring down, raining out the blue. It ain't on the forecast, no fucking where. Not before it happened, not after it happened. It never showed up on the forecast at fucking all, y'all, right? These two employees, so I'm like, that almost seemed like it tried to deter me from going into the store. Then there was the two employees that was like walking away from the store. It's pouring down rain. I don't know if they was on there, but they was seemed like they was going somewhere. Because they ended up sending again, and they had food and stuff. So I guess they was going over across the way to get them some food on their break or something like that. But it was always like, oh, don't even worry about going in the store. The power done went out. And we was only steps away from the front door. By the time we walked in, the power was on. And people were still in the store. They was letting people still come in the store. People was in, there was huge ass lines though. The lines ended up being like backed up. I guess when it went out, they like had everybody to come up front with their baskets and go to check out and different things. But the moment we walked in, the lights was on. So we went on and, dried ourselves on off, grabbed a few things that we needed, and got on the fuck up out of there. And by the time we got out of there, y'all, the sun was just a shining. The sun was just a shining and bright. It never stopped being the fuck hot. Okay? And everything almost like it never even happened. Like the weather, like, what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that was, but that was fucking weird. It never showed up on the forecast. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like, oh my God, the power in Walmart had to went out and shit, and like it was weird. It was weird. Okay, and any other time, because we had got a ride there, I'm like, fuck it. We had already wasted money coming this way. Like, we might as well go on and see if we can go in the store, handle the business that we need to handle, do what we need to do, and then go on up. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, but sometimes things can happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, say, for instance, if you was planning on going swimming tomorrow, and you get up, you got the whole day planned. You taking your kids, and they gonna have a play date with the friends, and y'all going swimming wherever it is y'all decide y'all was going swimming at. And you get up, and when you wake up that morning, you fucking tired. You feel real rested, you feel tired, but you're like, you know what, I'm gonna drag myself up out of bed anyway. And by the time you get up, you look outside, it's pouring down raining. I'm talking about cats and dogs. Not just a little sprinkle shower. Not, Spirit is telling you, keep your ass at home. Stay at home. It ain't the day to try to go and do that activity that day. You understand what I'm saying? Pay attention to the signs and symptoms around you, okay? It could be something as simple as that, or it could be actually hearing certain things, wording in certain things, or what have you, okay? Be careful with big crowds and different things like that, or what have you. Not only you just being, somebody trying to catch you outside. This could literally be like outside. Like, you don't have to be standing outside by yourself. This could be like at an event or something like that. Somebody trying to walk past you real quick, like they just a regular person walking by, and end up assaulting you with a weapon or something, especially if you're like in a big crowd or something like that. This catch you outside. How about that? This could be anywhere. You understand what I'm saying? You at some type of event of some kind. There's a lot of people around. You got people in front of you, behind you, on either side of you, and different things like that. It's hard for you to see everything and everybody all at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And don't be fooled just because it's daytime or just because it's a public place. It's plenty of shit that doesn't happen in the daytime and in public places or what have you. But it seems like whoever this person is, there's something about either catching you off guard, catching you slipping, catching you outside, something about the freaks come out at night, so maybe something at nighttime, a lone wolf, as individuals. So it's like a in particular person, a lone wolf person that they're trying to get in particular to do something to you. Watch your surroundings though, okay? Watch gatherings, get-together, celebrations, parties, different things like that, or what have you. Yeah. Somebody could be trying to cause your death or do something to you at some type of, while you're rejoicing in celebration or at some type of party, okay? I'm already on it, honey. I'm already on guard. Y'all know my daughter's birthday in like 2 days or what have you. So I'm already on guard about some shit. In case anything want to pop the fuck off, okay? Yeah. But I'm seeing the 3 of Cups and I'm seeing the Death card here with the Tower here. And watch your surroundings here, okay? This could be inside, outside, anywhere. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? Because these people on a whole lot of whole shit, on a whole lot of fuck shit, okay? And they're not gonna get it. The sad thing about it is they're not gonna get away with anything they're doing. This shit links all back to them, okay? And don't be thrown aback about the sex of an individual as well, okay? Because they could just as easily use a female or a male, okay? You will be careful how you traveling and different things like that, or what have you, okay? Vehicles, certain vehicles and different things that you're in, and all that as well, Spirit is saying, okay? Yeah. Because there's a large amount of money. There's something has to do with a large amount of money, or there's a large amount of money on the line to bring about some type of a successful completion or ending of a cycle in some way, shape, form, or fashion. These people trying to get their hands on some money, honey. Okay, but I keep my eyes open at all times. Okay, somebody could also be trying to injure you as well. Somebody could legit be trying to kill you or something like that, or what have you. But or injure you, or somebody could legit be trying to kill you and may only injure you or something. But either way, okay, because I did see something about ER and different things like that, or what have you. Be careful with that energy as well. Okay, somebody trying to injure you so severely to where you have to go to the hospital, or get some type of treatment, or what have you. Okay, and you know, you got all these people working against you. You know, hopefully it wouldn't be nothing where you needed some type of surgeries or any damn thing like that, because you know, you can't halfway trust the people in the hospitals either. Okay, when the powers that be got some of everybody in their pocket. Okay, because if they got police in their pocket, military officials in their pocket, other people in their pocket on various different levels, you know what I'm saying, you can pretty much imagine that they got hospital staff and different things in their pockets and different things like that, or what have you. So yeah, just watch your surroundings. Okay, I'm seeing the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the King of Wands. There are several different face cards that I've seen. Not saying that all of these people will be around, but these is definitely several people who are involved in this. The King of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Chariot here, these individuals could be riding together. They may be lovers or something like that, it looks like. Yeah. You can't trust nobody though. Collective. And Spirit already had let me know. Remember, I was telling you, me and my daughter, we legit had other plans for the 4th, but we ended up just like barbecuing, having some barbecue, watching movies and different things like that, or what have you, and called it a 4th of July. And then like we did watch the fireworks. We watched the fireworks, like they do this thing where they show the fireworks from like all over the world and different things like that. So we watched the fireworks like that, or what have you. But like I had planned for us to go out, because remember I was telling you about it on that other video I did when we had went downtown to the little water park area and different things like that, or what have you. And Spirit was like, they was gonna try something, you know what I'm saying? Those be big, large crowds of people. They was gonna try something, have people out there and different shit like that. So I'm like, okay. And then this shit happened this week, so it kind of messed up the mood, changed up the vibe with situation, changed those plans. Okay, but my daughter's birthday coming up and different things like that as well. It's the summertime, so people have different activities and different things like that going on. Anyway, but child, yeah, they've been doing the most of this, honey, this past week, going into a new week. Okay, and yeah, but it looks like there's a air sign, there's a earth sign and an air sign, I feel like, who may have been paid. Either these people are trying to get money, or like these could be people who anticipating on getting some type of money off of something happening to you, or people who have been paid to try to do something to you. Okay, but that's what's going on here. You got police involvement here, malicious military officials, your entire family is in on the setup. Okay, this is the illegal harassment spirit is saying. But there are certain people who like have declared that they gonna battle with you to the end. They gonna be beefing with you forever, type of shit. Okay, and these big bad bullies is behind this entire operation. Is the government. That's why you got justice sitting here. With the 9 of Wands and the 8 of Cups, they're feeling like a sacrifice is needing to be made to bring about some type of change. Okay? This is the reason why these frauds, fakes, and imposters is trying to sacrifice you in some type of way. They got this long wolf shooter and like legit, like they individually could be trying to set this up to do this to you, or they could literally, with this much government presence and different things, police involvement, malicious military, justice here, the government officials, they could legit be trying to set up a whole staged event, bruh. Okay? That's why I said don't be thrown aback by being in no public places and shit like that, okay? We done seen crowds of people mowed down at fucking parades, smack dead in the middle of the day. We done seen gunmen go up in movie theaters and light that bitch up. Okay? We done seen gunmen go up in schools and different things and light that bitch up. Okay? You don't know who these motherfuckers got under mind control and who the fuck they gonna trigger. It's walking sleepers every fucking where, waiting to be activated around this bitch. Okay? Because you don't know who they got under mind control. Or who they can trigger, and they can do this shit at any fucking given time. And even if you don't happen to see any suspicious characters around, regular, everyday, average Joe people, whether you know them or not, what the fuck make you think they can't use an employee of a particular place? That's possible too. I was saying cool, calm, and collect. No suspicious characters seem to be around. But it could be an employee that could work at the place that you at. That they trick, that's under mind control, that they trigger to do some shit. So, you just got to be on guard regardless. Okay? This could be something individually that they're trying to do to you, or with this much government in presence, this could literally be a whole staged event going on. Because I'm seeing something here with the three of cups being here on watch your surroundings. The 3 of cups is like rejoicing in celebration. It's parties, gatherings, get-togethers, something fun where people celebrate, mix, mingle type of thing is where they're trying to do something at, where they're trying to cause this tower and this death at, okay? So, this could be a birthday party or a celebration or something. You see how they just start popping fireworks outside my house all of a sudden? Confirmation. They could be trying to attack you at your child's birthday party or some shit. Or you taking your child to a birthday party. Or like I said, you might be deciding to go swimming. Or decide to go to the amusement park. Or decide to go to the zoo. Or decide to go to the regular park. Or decide to go to the museum. Or decide to go to the movies. They got motherfuckers sitting and waiting and watching. This could literally be a whole staged event. Where they try to come up in there and have somebody, a whole stage event go on, and you be one of the casualties, or your child be one of the casualties or something, or the both of y'all or some shit like that. Use this person as a fucking patsy. Make it seem like, oh my God, this is an awful, catastrophic event. And there were certain victims, such and such, and their child, such and such, are the victims. You know how they run the victims' names down? It was a whole stage fucking event, and the government in on it. Yeah, that's how they go. So don't solely depend on, this somebody that you know, seeing a familiar face. That's too easy. That's too easy. It's too easy for your cousin such and such that don't like you be at a certain place at the same time you there, and then some type of altercation pop off. That's too easy. And it links directly back to them. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell y'all something else, another little secret. When people are being lined up to be sacrificed, if you notice, they family, from their family members to lovers, always seem to be a distance away from them. That way, when they get the call, such and such went on, such and such is dead, they immediately put on their crisis acting role. Oh my God, we had no idea. We didn't know where they was at, what they was doing, what was going on, what happened. They was in on the setup the whole time. They conveniently be at a distance. If you notice that with celebrities, these celebrities always conveniently be at a distance, and then they get the call. Somebody one of their family members, one of their close loved ones or family members pop up the fuck dead. They always be somewhere else. They be on purpose. They know the date, the time, the place that it's gonna fucking happen, but they sit back and they wait on the phone call and play pretend like they didn't have no clue as to what's going on. The shit goes on in the regular world. This shit not just going on with no damn celebrities or people in power and different shit. This is how they set this shit up. I ain't got no reason to lie to you. You ain't got to believe. You can believe me or don't. I'm trying to tell you how this shit go. But don't depend on seeing somebody that you know. However, it could be. Don't depend on seeing that oddly suspicious looking character that any fucking body around would be cautious of. But at the same time, it could be. It could be an individual you least expect. It can be an individual you don't know the fuck from Adam. You ain't never seen before. Okay? But that's y'all reading, y'all, honey. I hope this gave y'all the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to a situation that you are dealing with, or pertaining to a situation that you may notice someone else is dealing with if you are cross-watching. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tip.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at, did I just say that? Yeah. For those of you who would like to show your support to help the channel grow, you can do so through Cash App, $tip-diamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamonds. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most importantly, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in the neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch the surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. Remember the overall energy. Victory over violence. Whatever they're planning, you're going to have victory over their violence. Spirit is saying. Okay? But somebody trying to catch you outside, or catch you somewhere, catch you slipping, catch you off guard, okay? But you're going to have victory over violence. That's why Spirit say you still here and you still strong, okay? Somebody trying to catch you hanging, catch you slip. You know what I'm saying? You hanging around, hanging somewhere, hanging out, or something with this hangman energy here. But you're still here, you're still strong, Spirit is saying, okay? And you're going to have victory over violence. Till the next time, guys, peace. I am that I am, created in the image of God.